Hi guys, welcome here. So today I thought I'd go through my top breastfeeding essentials with a toddler. So the first essential that I have for yourself is a drink bottle. I got this big one from Kmart. I think it was $5, so relatively cheap. It's 900 mils, and I probably drink about, I'd say 10 of these a day. Mums already breastfeeding would know that you get extremely thirsty, so definitely have water on hand. Another must have for breastfeeding, especially in the early days, because you do get quite sore, sensitive nipples, is nipple cream. So it's just like a lanolin cream. I use this one. You can find it in Coles or Woolworths. From memory, it's like $7. And this stuff really helps for the cracking, and you don't have to wipe that one off to then breastfeed throughout the day, which is really good. Another one I use are the hydrogel breast discs. So I just use Rite Aid brand. They're $8.50 from Big W. I believe you can buy them in Woolworths as well. Not sure about Coles, but when you use these, you do have to wipe your nipples before breastfeeding, as whatever is on this, the baby can't consume. But these really help. They give a cool sensation, but also help restore any cracked nipples. I found I actually got to the extent of bleeding, and these helped like a dream. And I would use those and do a bottle feed in between to give myself a break while I was trying to heal. Nipple shields, I don't personally recommend those because I found it made my cracking worse, and I would actually split my nipples with the way that baby would feed through the shield. Another essential for me when breastfeeding, especially out and about, is a muslin wrap. I just tie the two corners together like such, and then I have the ability to feed baby in hidden. I'm not overly confident in breastfeeding in public. That's just me. I know heaps of mums that are just free to pop it out, but I'm a bit more conservative. Another thing that I found really helpful for feeding in public is having a baby carrier wrap. I find I can have baby wrapped up in the baby wrap, but still be able to breastfeed him while walking around. Another essential to me is having snacks on hand. Now, not just for me, but for my toddler, I often will have like some chocolate bars hidden in my bedside table, but I found that they were getting sneakily stolen every day, so I swapped our snacks out for apples. I get them from our local veggie market supplier. I don't know why he always puts them in these, but he does. I'd prefer like a paper bag over this bag, but I'm sure I can find a way to repurpose this thing. Another essential for your toddler is a little basket tub. I got this one from Kmart. For toys at the moment, he only has his little leapfrog in it, as he's taken all his toy cars out. I find that my toddler gets extremely frustrated when I can't go and help him straight away. when I'm feeding the baby. So I go, okay, well, how about this? We can have a quick racetrack race on Mummy's bed while Mummy feeds the baby, and once we're finished, Mummy will go and get whatever you want. And if he's hungry, I go, okay, stay and eat an apple with Mum, and then once baby's feeding, we'll go and make proper lunch. That does work for about 20 minutes. If baby wants to feed any longer than that, I try and do like pull funny faces games or hide and seek, or I know hide and seek sounds hard, but I'm the one doing the seeking, and it's more of a hide and guess. So I'll be like, are you in the wardrobe? Are you hiding at the end of the bed? And yeah, it's a lot easier doing that. And also Simon Says is a really good one, because you can say, well, I have a boy, so you can say the most ridiculous things like Simon says smack your bum, and he'll laugh hysterically about the fact that I just said smack your bum. Another essential for me as a mama is the Haka. So I like to give my baby a bottle before bed, and sometimes when we're out and about, I like to have a bottle handy just because I'm not overly confident in feeding in public. And I find the Haka, when I'm feeding on one side, catches enough for a bottle on the other side. I get about 220 mils from the Haka when each feed on one side. I know they say to swap each 10, like 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes, but I just feed one side and Haka on the other side at the same time, just so I can get a bottle ready. Another essential that I think is an absolute must, easy feeding clothes. You don't need to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on the fancy named brand maternity clothes. I tell you, go into Kmart and they have thousands of tops and dresses and jumpsuits that have big buttons on them that are like this big. Don't get the little ones. I made that mistake of the teeny tiny buttons. They're two, and when the baby's screaming and you're all flustered trying to undo those little buttons, you just want to rip them. Get the big buttons. And I've recently got a few jumpsuits because I do like having pants on when I'm running around after a toddler, so I find the pant jumpsuits, and because I'm short, it looks okay-ish. Yeah, so just normal clothing that you can see that you can use breastfeeding is fine. I know a lot of people just use a basic t-shirt and just lifts it up. I'm not that confident. I don't want to be showing anyone my mamatama. I don't want to be showing an accidental bit of side boob. I don't want to be showing an accidental whole boob. So I prefer the discreet little, whilst in the wrap, flip the muslin over, feeding my baby, even though my baby is 3 months old now, so he likes to play pick the boob, like, hey, everyone, pick a boob. It's pick a boob. I'm like, Mama, don't like that. I want to be heated. So they're my main essentials. I also never, ever knew this was a thing. And I'm a second-time mum, but I couldn't breastfeed with my first, is cravings. I don't know if this is every mum, but I have craved milk like never before. I usually hate milk, like hate milk. I'd avoid having milk in my cereal. That's how much I hate milk. And at the moment with breastfeeding, I consume probably about 1 liter of milk a day. That is like intense. Like, that's a lot of milk for me. And my husband has often made jokes about buying a cow because of how much milk I'm having. So keep that in mind, that you will probably have a craving for something really random, so stock up on that when it happens, because yeah. Another thing that I found really good that you can purchase in Woolworths in Australia for $8, which is very cheap for them, is lactating cookies. They're in like the macro section, the macro brand section, and they're really tasty. I have them with a Milo because apparently Milo is supposed to help with milk supply as well. And other than that, that is my essentials. And I hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you like this type of content, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, so I know to make more like this. If you do enjoy this one, I also have 3-month-old essentials, or my essentials, on my page as well. Have a good day. Bye.